This your boy E.Wilson over here, Ranger, Texas, and JTC is still on the move. Listen, I'm excited to be before you on this cloudy Tuesday, May 17th afternoon here in Ranger, Texas. I was supposed to be, my post anyway today is just trying to find a middle ground, just trying to encourage somebody out there today, with all the coronavirus stuff going on and jobs getting shut down and all of that. I was supposed to be going to Chicago today, flying out there for the day to assist somebody who serves the homeless out there. But I didn't get the details that I needed, the address and stuff. And so, because I'm not short for stuff to do, I had some other stuff I needed to do anyway. So here I am in Ranger, Texas, instead of in Chicago, Illinois, serving the homeless. With that being said, let me just say that letters are still coming in the mail for the JTC. So we still got a lot of mail to respond to men and women behind prison walls. So the mail hasn't stopped yet. So as long as the mail keeps going, we're going to keep on writing. And so with that being said, my thing is today is this: you got to find a middle ground in all of this stuff. It is a interesting time that we live in right now. Who would have ever imagined stores closing again? Think about this. The thing that they're doing with stores right now, this is how it used to be. For the young people, they don't understand this. They know 24 hours. But for those of us who was born in the 60s and all of that, stores used to close. TV used to go off at night. People used to have to talk to each other because there was no such thing as social media. So, while things are changing and they're closing stuff down and now you got to go through drive-thrus, some of it we used to do before is a normal. So what is my word to somebody today? Listen, man, listen. I told somebody, one of my co-workers yesterday, listen, you might have to turn the TV off, man. It's too much information, too much, and I'm trying to encourage people, read between the lines on some of this stuff. Like my boy YO over from KCHL 1480 Praise in San Antonio had on his video. Listen, when Y2K, they said the world was going to end in 2000. It's going to end. And here we are 20 years later. Back then, people were stocking up and getting up, and if the world's going to end, I don't know what you're stocking up for, but everybody was nervous, running around. Who started all that stuff? Here we are 20 years later, and we're still alive and well. This coronavirus will pass. Like they said, he was breaking down some statistics. We got 237 million people, I think it is, in the United States, something like that. If you compare that to how many people got the virus, I mean, I'm not saying it's not serious, but I'm saying, listen, I want you to think about it like this, man. This stuff got people arguing. Check this out. Hold on. We were fighting over chicken sandwiches a few months ago. And now toilet paper? Think about that. Now toilet paper. But because media and what they put out, and people treat the mainstream media like that media is God himself, whatever they say do, that's what we do. And so the world's coming to an end. The coronavirus, you can't touch nobody, you can't do this. I understand all that, and we're going bananas. I saw a video, somebody was fighting over toilet paper. I want you to think about that for a second. Over toilet paper, based off reports of what somebody says. People buying up all the food. I'm saying, not that you shouldn't be prepared, but prepared for what? Prepared for what? Everybody's got to eat. Everybody's got to eat. So my thing is this: you got to find a middle ground in this thing. And I just encourage the brother, listen, man, I peek in on the news and I get off the news. I peek in, stuff going on with my job, the airlines, I peek in and then I get off. Because if you keep thinking on that stuff, and you keep thinking on it, and you keep talking about it, you're giving it life. Not that we shouldn't deal with it, but I'm saying, are you trying to die over this stuff? People will die over the threat of the corona more than the virus itself. And that's what my boy YO was saying, compared to how many people are in the United States and how many people actually got the disease. Like I said, more people got the flu, more people got cancer, more people got all these other viruses and stuff that's going on. Corona is kind of it ain't nowhere near the top. But when media puts stuff out, they get the opportunity to put it out like they want to put it out. And that's why I'm just saying, listen, just read between the lines. This is the time where you, as your family, if you have one, you got to stick together. You know, this is when we're supposed to come together. This ain't the time to argue over when the virus is hitting and all that stuff. Schools are shut down. Kids got to go home. Parents have to now engage their children. Some parents may send their kids to school for a babysitting service. Now they have to deal with it. So I'm saying that if you look at it, this is an opportunity for some of us to start over. Okay, where did I miss it? Because the world has been slowed down now. You can't get on airplanes. Who would ever imagine that since 9/11? Can't get on an airplane. Now talking about hotels shutting down. My gym just shut down. Everything's shutting down. So now, what I want to have is you. You. This is your opportunity to get to know you, to get to know your family. So this is where you find the middle ground in this. If you only focus on what they're telling you, I'm telling you right now, it's going to drive you bananas. And I'm telling you, I love you. It doesn't have to go that way. So listen, find the middle ground and all this stuff. I may do some other videos on this stuff, but for the JTC supporters, thank you. I just want you to know that coronavirus or not, the JTC is still on the move. Full steam ahead in 2020. So we will just adjust to what happens, but we're going to keep it moving as best we can. If we can't keep it doing through mail, we keep it moving through person. If we can't hug you, we can encourage you. We're going to keep it moving. That's what we live for. That's our lifestyle. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So listen, it's your boy E.Wilson right here, Ranger, Texas, reminding you, if you're going to have a conversation, even in Ranger, make it a good one. I'm out.